returned to the NFL in 1999.
Here it is, the Cleveland Browns team against the Philadelphia Eagles.
But the Browns took Baker Mayfield with the top pick.
That's right, the Cleveland Browns against the Philadelphia Eagles.
We'll hear from both of them in just a few minutes. And the Eagles head coach Doug Peterson, he was actually number 3 on that Browns quarterback list. He got one of his 3 career wins as the quarterback with the Browns, but luckily for the Philadelphia Eagles, he's a better coach than he was a player. Peterson's hopeful Carson Wentz would be ready to go in week 1 after he tore ligaments in his knee last season. We won't see him play tonight, but we will see reigning Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. He banged up his shoulder last week versus the Patriots, but he is good to go tonight. It's about to get started. The Super Bowl champion Eagles versus the Browns tonight on Fox. They're in Cleveland, and we're in New York City. This is our new home when we take over Thursday Night Football in week 4. We'll talk about that soon. Welcome to Fox NFL Thursday, presented by Verizon. We're inside our studio on 6th Avenue. I'm Michael Strahan. It is so great to be bringing you our 25th season of the NFL on Fox. And these guys were here from the start. They need no introduction, but they need some Ben Gay. We do know that. Terry Bradshaw and Howie Long.
Number 12, Louisiana Tech. Thank you.
Don't hurt yourself doing the introductions, all right? But I'm going to explain to you what this is all about. Thursday Night Football. When the season starts, we'll still bring you Fox NFL Sunday from Los Angeles, but starting in week 4, Fox will be the new home for Thursday Night Football at 7:30 Eastern. Terry, Howie, and I, we're going to bring you Fox NFL Thursday here from New York City. And look at these games. And Howie, I got to say, this could be the best Thursday night schedule ever.
Oh, I don't think there's any question. I look at week 1 for us, week 4 in the NFL, but week 1 for us on Thursday night. Vikings and the Rams, 2 of the most talented football teams in the league, along with the Eagles. That's a great one. And I look at the Giants versus the Eagles. The Eagles travel up here to New York. You and I will be paying attention to that one.
And Terry, I got a big question for you. What night is Thursday Night Football on?
What?
Not much.
You know what? You know what? You're not Kurt Menefee. Do not come at me like that.
All right, give me one game. Give me one game you like. Give me one game you like.
Right over here. Pittsburgh, Carolina, North Turner, the new offensive coordinator, Carolina. They're going to be exciting. That's the game I want to watch.
All right, we're going to get to tonight's game in Terry's Thursday night, by the way, if you didn't know. We're going to talk about tonight's game. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles versus the team that had 2 of the top 4 picks in the draft, the Cleveland Browns. And we're going to start with Philly. They had a franchise quarterback and a Super Bowl MVP. And in case you forgot, here's a little recap of the past year for the Eagles quarterbacks. Last season, the Eagles went to week 14 with the best record in the NFC. Carson Wentz looked like the league MVP, then he tore ligaments in his knee in a win versus the Rams. The Philly fans screamed, "What, Bradshaw?" Wow. Yes, they screamed why, but Nick Foles, he stepped in as quarterback, and the Eagles kept the top seed in the NFC. Philly fans were still nervous, but in the postseason, Foles rose to the occasion. He led the Eagles to the Super Bowl. He outdid Tom Brady to win MVP honors, and the Philly fans went nuts, and I don't think they've stopped celebrating since. And in the offseason, the Eagles opted not to trade Nick Foles. They reworked his contract. But on July 26th, Carson Wentz participated in 11-on-11 drills for the first time since his surgery, and his goal is to start week 1. And even if he does, Nick Foles still won't have to buy a beer in Philly.
Doesn't drink, Mike.
He doesn't
be a preacher.
Okay,
yes, I got it on Fox 8.
Well, we want to talk about Nick Foles, the quarterback, but more so we want to talk about Carson Wentz, the quarterback, and when we can expect him to play.
I would say, when Wentz's doctors, because he said all along, when the doctors tell me I'm able to play, then I'll be able to play.
He's also said,
everybody's told me he's ahead of schedule. When an athlete, professional athlete tells you he's ahead of schedule, add him up. Foles is there. I wouldn't bring him back in probably 4th week of the season, 5th week of the season, because you do have Foles. That's some Andy and Mayberry medical advice right there.
But everybody talked about the quarterback, Howie, but the Eagles, as a team, do you think they're better as a team this year than they were last year?
I think the first challenge for any team to repeat as a Super Bowl champion is retaining your talent. They've done a good job of that. Then it comes down to me to 2 things. Health, they overcame that last year, and hunger. every week, each team is going to view that as the measuring stick for their season. The Super Bowl champions, if they're playing them on the road or at home, the Eagles have the bullseye on their shoulder.
And the Eagles were able to win the Super Bowl last year with a lot of injuries, and they have the luxury of having two quarterbacks who they know can
new offensive coordinator, new quarterback coach. That's a challenge.
It's going to be a great season to watch them. In March, the Browns traded for Tyrod Taylor. Here's a guy who led the Bills to the playoffs for the first time since 1999. Then a month later, Cleveland drafted Baker Mayfield, #1 overall. And for more on the Browns, we're going to go out to Cleveland. We're going to bring in a member of our A-team, Aaron Andrews. What's up, EA?
What's up, Stray? Very excited for Thursday night football. Can't wait for week 4. That's when we'll debut, of course, on Fox. We will have both sidelines covered on Thursday nights. Equally pumped up to bring in fellow Gator Christina Pink, and we threw you right at it. You sat down with both Cleveland quarterbacks. Very unique situation for both of these guys to start the season.
Yeah, thanks so much, Aaron. Definitely a unique situation for the Browns. They've had a laundry list of quarterbacks over the last 2 decades, but they feel like they finally found Mr. Right in Baker Mayfield. He's the guy coming in with all the hype. He is the quarterback of the future. But they also have Tyrod Taylor. He's accurate, he's a leader, and for the Browns, he's Mr. Right now, which makes for an interesting dynamic in the quarterback room.
It is great to be with you guys, and it's great to finally turn the page and officially start the 2018 season.
For two guys who are competing for the same position, you appear to have a great relationship. How do you balance the competition with the mentor and student?
I was thinking about stopping over to see grandpa's birthday, but
of course, the best of the players. We're both here to do the same job, which has helped his organization turn things around and win football games.
I might send him a card.
Whatever role that is, you always have to put the team for yourself. Human nature, yeah, we both want to play, but at the same time, winning is the best part about this game.
I believe that they improved their quarterback situation more than anyone in the NFL and selecting Baker with that first selection.
Did the Browns tell you that they were going to take a quarterback with the #1 overall pick?
Yes, I was aware of it. At the time, it was only me and Drew Stanton on the roster, so you assumed that it was going to be another quarterback taken or other guys brought in. So it wasn't a shock. I've always been a person that just focuses on myself as far as what I can do to get better. We can't necessarily worry about the outside factors. Pretty sure Baker's the same way.
Now, how comfortable now, Baker, are you with the system, even just taking snaps under center?
I'm definitely learning new things every day. There's no doubt about that. But it's miles of difference from when I first got in, and that's been from experience going through the reps of mini camp, OTAs, and now going through training camp. But it's also just being able to watch guys that have been through it, that know what they're doing, and they're very comfortable in it.
Josh Gordon is back.
No one knows how good he can be now.
So you get back Josh Gordon.